Loudmouth ghetto girl. Loudmouth ghetto. Loudmouth ghetto girl. Loudmouth ghetto.
We might just get hit with the Rico. That's how they get on my people. They take somebody like Huey and they make them seem like Nino.
Hey, it's your girl Amber Hassan. Welcome to another episode of the Loudmouth Ghetto Girl podcast. OCKZ home. What's up?
Yo, what's happening? What's popping? How you doing, sis?
Man, I'm doing well. Alhamdulillah. How you doing?
Alhamdulillah, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm enjoying it all, you know?
I heard that.
That's for sure.
Yeah, so you just recently got home.
Yeah.
How long were you away for?
Almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah. I had some issues with the feds that haunted me. Mm-hmm. And I had to go get my pound of flesh.
Gotcha.
I feel blessed to be home, and I'm hoping I could, be a part of doing something to help the brothers that's still in there, reaching back for some of my comrades, because I met some really honorable dudes when I was there. It was a lot of hot dudes there too, but
yeah.
We don't talk about them. But I met a lot of real honorable dudes there, and I just want to be able to reach back because a lot of them dudes not coming home. So I'm blessed.
Yeah, definitely. So tell me about that. Like, what type of things? What you want to do? What are you doing now?
Well,
because you hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't playing.
Yeah. Well, right now, my partner Shaborn, he got a book out. The Rose is a Star, mm-hmm. and that's doing good. He's still incarcerated, so we helping Adams Family Press.
Gotcha.
Push their product right now.
Okay. Y'all heard that? Adams Family Press.
Adams Family Press. Go look up Adams Family Press. Look up Shaborn. Follow him on Instagram. I think it's at Shaborn44.
Okay.
So we working with him. I got a brother named Corey Moore that does art. So we trying to get together like maybe some sort of exhibit for him.
Okay.
And that's what I'm doing right now. But I'm really just looking at the landscape and trying to see where I fit in as far as on a more mainstream level. Mm-hmm. Because, I see now it's almost like prison reform is the cool thing to do.
Right.
So I don't want to be in it. I've never been in the political world. I don't want to go stepping into that world and then end up around the wrong people or just in a trick bag. So
I feel that.
I'm trying to find out what's the right way.
So you want to do more like grassroots type stuff, like person to person, like, hey, I know who I'm helping, I know who I'm dealing with.
I want to do grassroots stuff,
okay.
But I don't think it's about the person I'm helping, mm-hmm. because I'm willing to, I want to help all the incarcerated men.
Okay.
No, I'm saying these different organizations and stuff that they got out here now,
yeah.
I don't really know a lot about them. So
I feel you, and that's I appreciate the fact that you even consider that, because a lot of people were just like, oh, they want me to work with them, or they want me to be a spokesperson, or they want me to do this, and you don't even know the background or the history of the organization, and they could be against everything you stand for.
And not only that, if you ain't been through it, it's hard for you to really, really, really get it.
Yeah.
And some people, it seems, they're doing it for what they do it for clout.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they really know
right
what it's like or if they really care. And I'm a person, I care. So whatever I do, it gotta be 100 above board on all levels.
Yeah, that's that takes maturity for people to come to that point, because within helping people, a lot of times we do get glorified and different things like that, and that can mess with people's head just like any other type of fame or whatever. So being deciding to take your time and see, like you said, check out the landscape and see where you're supposed to be with that. That's I think that's a good way to go about it.
Definitely. I'm hoping so. We trying to be wise in our decision making.
Definitely. So tell me about this sweatshirt you got on. So,
oh, you like this joint?
I like it.
It's a clothing company called OCKZ.
Okay.
And it's owned by a Muslim sister from Baltimore. Check her out on Instagram at OCKZ_. I think we'll find them. You guys can put the link in the thing or something.
Yep.
So anything that I say wrong, y'all forgive me. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Suge I can fix it.
Suge, yeah, let him. But she got a dope clothing line. You know, for years I've always kind of pushed behind Muslim clothing lines. And the sister, she definitely on the come up and she grinding hard.
I love,
so
you know, I love Muslim urban wear. You know what I'm saying? Because
Definitely.
we are, you know, as Black Muslims, y'all check it out. Y'all see them fall colors popping? But no, you know, we do have an identity that's, you know, that's our own. And,
Definitely.
And I think we should be able to, you know, have
not,
halal clothing that represents us in, you know, in our culture as well.
Definitely. You know, I like to think I'm one of the front runners or pioneers of that, as far as just trying to make our vibe stand out front, you know, so that we never just try to do what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Because we got our own thing. We got the way we talk, the way we move.
Yeah.
So we got our own thing, especially over here in America in the neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, right? You know the hood Muslims. I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to say that.
I don't think you know when you mean hood, you just really mean vicinity of where they at, where they living. You know, within the urban neighborhood.
Yeah, the urban community, the urban Muslim community. We definitely got our own thing.
Yeah.
We even got our own slang. You know, like you know the way we talk.
So you know, and I think that you know. To show that, you have to show, you know, I see a lot of shows that will talk about, you know, American Muslims, and a lot of times Black Muslims are, you know, completely, like our representation is seeing us for real, for real.
Well, you know, I think that's because, I think, of course, they might not be ready for our story, but I'm going to say that also on our part, we a real closed off
you right.
unit.
You right.
You know, everybody can't just
you can't just
come
slide
around.
in.
And a lot of people that want to come, they might not even know how or where
they might not. Yeah, you right. You right.
To get with the people that's really on the ground level for that type of, to be able to produce that level of authenticity.
You right.
On film.
You definitely right about
that. So that's
that.
why we doing it ourselves.
Definitely.
Now,
we have to though to tell the story for real.
Yeah, that was a great
we
segue.
Have to.
So you know, we're about to start shooting a movie.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about your new project with John Doe. Like, let's talk about the work, because like you just got home. Like people, you know, it might not seem like it because you working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, you got that fire behind you. So tell the people what you're doing.
Okay, so right now we putting together a casting. We putting together the budgets, everything to begin filming a new film. We're gonna keep the name under wraps right now.
Okay.
But we are definitely about to start filming a new film here in Baltimore, at Brothers Auto and Tires.
So if you're looking to be in a film and you in Baltimore or the surrounding areas, be on the lookout.
Right. We're about to start shooting a film. And that's gonna be dope. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna surprise y'all. The Aki Montega story is we about to drop that thing. You know, probably by the time this get out, it'll be either dropping or really just about to drop.
So what's the Aki Montega story? Tell me. You know, let the people know what that is.
Well, Aki Montega is actually a brand that I own. It represents the brother dope or the brother butter, right?
Right.
So it's a play on words.
And for those of you who don't speak African American vernacular English, it's the brother is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole sentence, but you know, black people, we can say the brother dope,
Yeah.
and we got it. So I do have, you know, constituents who are not of our community, and they'll be like, the brother dope, like what?
Dope.
No, the brother is dope. The is missing. It is implied, you guys. That's the African American vernacular English lesson for you all.
So, it's a play on words, and it's kind of a representation of my style that I have been just kind of crafting how I wanted to present my style, from, you know, the way I dress to the way we move around, the cars we drive, and, you know, a lot of the things we been through on the street side of things, right? So we putting the Aki Montega brand out, and it's gonna be like exclusive clothing pieces, you know, exclusive hats. You know, we might put out some frames. You know, different pieces of art, exclusivity.
Okay.
Aki Montega brand is an exclusivity brand.
Now you mentioned
Right.
art, and you know, so you look at that as, you know, like just another art form, right?
Well, yeah, I look at everything that we do as painting a picture. So if you know anything about any of the stuff I've done, you know, art is always incorporated into the visuals of what we're doing, because I feel like just the songs we make to the visuals and the way we present ourselves, I feel like that's art within itself,
Okay.
right? And I'm into art. I'm into, you know, the world is art, right? So the Aki Montega story, we're introducing the brand through the Aki Montega story, because it was a story for us to get to the level or to the point where we was at, you know, where we at, from, you know, the things we were going through in the street to becoming what some would consider successful, and then getting snatched up by the feds, you know, to the triumphant return and returning back to the game, but elevated,
Right.
mentally, physically, spiritually, and just feeling like you kind of buried the past and you ready to really kind of just enjoy and live in the sunshine.
Okay.
That's the Aki Montega story, right?
It's not like a story, you know, people gonna be looking to listen to.
Definitely, it's gonna be it's gonna be hard though. I ain't gonna front.
We know what to expect. Anybody who, you know, anybody who's a fan, they know what to expect.
So, you know, we got that. It's an EP. But the big thing everybody starting to talk about is we got a joint project with John Doe, Rollo, and all our ops down in Atlanta in the West End. So we got a joint project we did, which got a deep story within itself, which we plan to, you know, document and present to the people in a way that they can enjoy and entertain them. But just a little backstory, you know, I was on the run when we did the project, and you know, we dug down and we did something called Smack Talk. The project is called Smack Talk.
Okay. Explain. Why is it called Smack Talk? Because you explained it to me once before. And so we've had the conversation.
Listen, I'll be honest. Listen, hold on. I'm going to be honest with you, sister. Hold on. I might have said some good stuff just to get you on the project, right? So I might have made up like something really politically correct.
Let me hear the real then. Let me hear what it is. That's what this is all about. I want to know the real deal.
I know, you know, stuff like that. I ain't do that. But Smack Talk is a play on words, because we talking real slick. We talking real dope, real Montega talk on there, right? But it's also a real, authentic picture of the opioid epidemic in America, right? And so we got songs on there that's coming from the perspective of the dope fiend. We got a lot of, you know, so I don't want to give a lot away, you know. I'd rather do that when we all, you know. But, yeah, Smack Talk, it's not just what you would think. It's not just a a tasteless glorification of
So it's like a
dope
holistic
selling,
view.
right?
It's a holistic view of what that was for real, like what it was.
Yeah, and it's coming from some guys that really come from that life, right? So when they hear the smack talk and they hear who's presenting that, they know, well, these guys know what they're talking about, right?
Okay.
You did? So
we got the new projects. What is, if over the last 3.5 years, what's the biggest thing you took away? What's the biggest thing you learned? What's the biggest change you made? You know what I'm saying? What was the biggest thing within that?
really, the biggest, I won't say it's the biggest thing I learned, but just to reiterate to myself and anybody, take care of your kids and your moms, because when it all comes to it, don't nobody but your mom and your kids love you, dog.
That's real talk, and you know we got niggas revving up engines in the background and shit like that. But
I'm gonna fire them all.
Yeah, everybody, off with their heads, But no, I think that you know that's important. That's like super important because that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's been people, and I, you know, just being out in the world, I'm guilty of that myself. It's people that I know that I would see often, and then they go away, and I forget, and then it hit me like, oh, such and such. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen them in a minute. Oh, so that's real. The only people who like constantly thinking about you and worrying about you is your mama and your kids.
That's a fact.
So I think that's a real ass note to close on.
Indeed.
And you know, for people to let that marinate and sit with that. But this ain't no like sad ending or nothing like that.
No, we lit.
This is the beginning right
lit.
here. This
What
is
you
the
being
commencement.
sad?
It's
We
about to
lit,
pop
lit.
off. We here at Brothers New and Used Tire and Service. What's the address? Come on, throw it out there for me.
I think it's 2640 Rice
What's
Town
the
Road.
address?
2246.
Yeah, 2246, my bad.
So that's where we at right now. We getting it in. We doing our shit for real, right at the spot. We ain't going to do no bougie in no studio, nothing. We coming to the people, and I appreciate everybody who tunes in, who supports. We gonna have all OCKZ information up, so if you ain't heard them, you can go hear them, you can go listen, you can support, you can be looking for the new projects coming up. And that's what it is. It's your girl, Amber Hassan, Loudmouth Ghetto Girl. Hey.
Loudmouth Ghetto Girl. Loudmouth Ghetto. Loudmouth Ghetto Girl. Loudmouth Ghetto Girl.
On my psychedelic shit, broadcasting live from a black hole in the middle of the stratosphere. They're not like me, they're not like me, they're not like me, they're not like me, and I'm the shit. They're not like me, they're not like me, they're not like me, they're not like me, and I'm the shit. Black girls can wear black clothes, black makeup and rings in their noses. Ay. Black girls can't wear black clothes, black makeup and rings in their noses. Ay. Black girls can't wear black clothes, black makeup and rings in their noses. Ay. Black girls can't wear black clothes, black makeup and rings in their noses. I'm a pink cookie in a plastic bag, and I still don't get my own metaphors. After mama said that I can knock you out, what the hell am I trying to be better for? That's so raving, forevermore. Po pimping, tea sipping, flea market, free living, free lunches, free bro. You steal my horse if you don't win a race, and that's even if we don't never speak though. And if a nigga speak bad on your name, it's gonna be a big problem. Word to me, yo. I'm a bit awkward in my own skin, but I own it. I'm on it. I'm from a different world and this place sucks. I'm a ET phone home shit. Beat me up, Scott, and let my spaceship be a Fleetwood with a Bron kid. If you don't like me, then blame my daddy. His name Tyrone says I don't take kindly to threats, but I do take credit and debit. I don't ever bite my tongue, so if you ask, I tell you I said it. Yeah, so they don't like me, they don't like me, they don't like me, they don't like me, and I don't. They don't like me, they don't like me, they don't like me, they don't like me, and I don't. Black girls can't make choices, can't get fed up, can't have voices. Ay. Black girls can't make choices, can't get fed up, can't have voices. Ay. It's all circles, give birth and don't lose your purse. But if it don't serve you, then fuck it, don't let it hurt you. Folks will siphon your spirits, move down, don't let them work you. Be quick to try and jump on your wave, don't let them surf you. We all have an expiration date, nigga, curfew. Can't son a bum, got 4 warriors who I gave birth to. Still they revolve around my light just like the fucking earth do. They wanna swim in my waters, I built a wall at the border. My kids my biggest fans, my sisters my main supporters. So be careful if you step wrong to one of my daddy daughters.
That was my tough face.